Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a team from the American, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. UMass will kick off and will be underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Connecticut's offense will get the first swing of the game. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Fagnano. Quickly to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this is not the way they envision the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, you know, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
Offense working from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Looking for space. It's Hood. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. On 3rd down, going up top. The throw to the outside is complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Harding. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll try the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They'll go with a quick touch pass. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. On the run, it's Price. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Hairston. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Snatch it quickly on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A strike downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. With the catch, it's Bell. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They believe they can run right here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Looking for the end zone. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon has the lead right now in Eugene, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. To throw, it's Hairston. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched the sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the tight end. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Kick is in the air. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking for room, it's Edwards. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Huskies come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the lone running back. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They feed him again. He's loose. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Let's it fly. Touchdown, UConn. Fitted in the window for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Under fire. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line, and boy, did they need a little breathing room. UMass will line up to punt it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the Huskies will move the sticks. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Off play action on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Fires to the right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
They make the tackle, but they'll move the chains, and it's a first down for UConn. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks a tackle.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shakes off the defender. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Now on 1st down from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. That's caught. It's Gibson. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Price. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The offense lining up for a first down play.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harding. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. UMass will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Give to the running back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, out of space. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll give it to the back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simmons.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Leaves it with the running back. Finds some fresh air. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got a man, it's Bell. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He'll pull it on the read. They make the tackle, but UConn has enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Breaks the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking down the middle. Trying to pull his way in.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw and catch him off guard. And
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UConn. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way home.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Toledo is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 17 to Western Kentucky.
To the air. It's Hairston. Oh, they're after him.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Bell. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Simmons. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Hairston. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Anderson. Gets it to the 46-yard line, 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give out of the gun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. UMass will line up to punt it away. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The Minutemen ready at a moment's notice to go for it on 4th down to start the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Harding. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Picks up 7. 2nd down.
Using his legs, it's Price. It's a seam wide open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. UMass hoping that big run will give them some momentum. A 1st down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
Right down the boulevard.
That makes the score. UConn 34, UMass 7.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Murphy. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Makes a man miss. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. He'll keep it himself. Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Brown has it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Spins away from the defense. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This UConn offense really has it going. Handoff from the gun. Fighting off the defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. UConn will have to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Pulls it, fired, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Hairston. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Minutemen! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. UConn going back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if this...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 30. He's at the 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
How about that return? He may not get credit for a touchdown, but if they can pay it off, that score's set up by the return man. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Getting set for the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UNLV looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 25 to UCLA. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hairston. Buying some time. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top here late in the game. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great place to start for this offense. Give to Brown. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Pulls and fired complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He splits the upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Hairston. On the move, he fires. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Harding. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And he dropped it. Just didn't loop the thing all the way in. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to be stopped a yard or 2 short of the 20. It'll bring up 4th down and decision time. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity.
QB spicy.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it for the late touchdown, but probably a little too late, barring just an epic finish.
Step one by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the two-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late-game heroics.
So this likely just to get the final score a little bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll go for 2 here. Finds his big tight end. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and they're down 8 here in the fourth.
UConn 37, UMass 29.
They march 78 yards down the field, lining up for the onside kick. Just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese, and that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today, and David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.